I'm going to make a wonderful orzo pasta salad, and I have all these beautiful fresh ingredients, and I have these beautiful Turkish olives. I have Turkish sun-dried tomatoes. I have a little bit of Aleppo chili peppers. I have some fresh herbs. So this dish is going to be very fresh, herbaceous. I have some beautiful Turkish olive oil. I also have some fresh lemon. So we're going to combine all these ingredients and we're going to make this beautiful fresh pasta salad. So here I have some orzo pasta. I love this pasta because it's a perfect size. I cooked it for about 9 minutes in lightly salted boiling water, and therefore it still has a little bit of tooth. It's got a little bit of chew. So we're gonna go ahead and take that pasta and we're gonna add that to our bowl, just like that. And to this, we are going to add a few different ingredients. I have a little bit of red onion. We want to add just a little bit of red onion because that flavor is kind of the middle of the road. It's got a little sweetness, but it's also got a little bit of spice to it. So we're going to add just a little bit of red onion, just like that. And then we have our beautiful olives. I've removed the pits, so I have the green olives that we've cut into nice small bite-sized pieces, along with a little bit of our Kalamata olives that we're going to add to there as well. Again, we want to always remove those pits because you don't want anybody to chip or break a tooth. Also, I have some of those beautiful Turkish sun-dried tomatoes. For the sun-dried tomatoes, what I did was I rehydrated these in a little bit of hot water for about 20 minutes, and then they're really nice and plump and cut up very easy. So I've got those in there. We've got our red onion, our olives, our sun-dried tomatoes. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of our fresh herbs. So here I have a little bit of minced fresh parsley. I also have just a little bit of minced fresh oregano. And then I also have a little bit of fresh minced thyme. But what I wanted to do was just to kind of show you with the thyme how we utilize this. So what we do essentially is we'll pull all of those leaves from the stem, because the stem is a little bit woody and it has a texture that's not very pleasing to the palate. And what we're left with are just the beautiful leaves of the thyme, then what we'll do is we will take our knife, run it over those, and mince that up nicely, just like that. So that's essentially what we have. Here is a little bit of our minced fresh thyme. We want to add just a little bit of that. There we are. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take our beautiful Turkish olive oil. We're going to give that a nice drizzle. And this is going to provide just a little bit of moisture, but also that beautiful flavor of our Turkish olive oil. I'm going to add just a little bit of fresh cracked pepper, a little bit of our beautiful sea salt, just like that. And then what I have here is I have my lemon. This is a fantastic tool for any kitchen, so if you happen to run across one of these, pick it up. It's a microplane, so it's essentially a zester. And what I want to do is I want to zest the lemon right over my bowl. In doing so, any of those beautiful oils that this releases are going to cover the pasta. So it's going to have a beautiful, nice, fresh lemon flavor and scent. And it breaks it up just enough that they're not big, heavy pieces of lemon. They're actually really nice, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the same lemon so we don't have any waste here. And I'm going to get my juicer, and we're going to pop that in there, and we're going to do some fresh lemon juice just like this. This juicer is great because it doesn't allow those seeds to come out, just like that. And we'll save those there. Now we're going to save that, and I'm going to save the other half of the lemon because I want to see how this flavor comes out. We're going to taste it. We're going to mix all of this together and see how those flavors are. The garnish for this dish is a little bit of fresh feta cheese that we're going to crumble. So I want to start to crumble some of that feta cheese in there now. And the reason that we're going to do that now is because feta cheese tends to have a little bit of a saltiness to it. So we want to get that feta cheese in there before we taste it so that we have our salt ratio just right. This looks beautiful. A lot of bright colors, nice, great flavors. And then I'm gonna just take just a little bit of that Aleppo chili, and I'm gonna put just a little bit of that, just for a little bit of nice kick. Also just a little bit of heat and beautiful chili flavor. And there we are. So now that we have all of this mixed together, we're gonna take just a nice little bite. We want just a little bit more of that. That Aleppo's not quite there, so we're gonna add just a little bit more and a little bit of the olive oil. Beautiful. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're gonna plate this. I'm gonna finish mixing that up. And then what we're gonna do is we're going to plate this right here in the center of this beautiful bowl. This would be a fantastic type of dish, like an antipasto or something to serve room temperature, something to have while you're sitting outdoors having a little wine. And this is fantastic just like this. The last little touch that we have is a little bit of basil oil, and I like to drizzle just a little bit around, just like this. Gives it a nice little bit of color. And then last but not least, I have just a little piece of fresh dill that we'll garnish with. I also want to come back with just a little bit more of that feta cheese right on top. And there we have it. A beautiful Orzo pasta salad with a little bit of fresh lemon, our beautiful Turkish olive oil, those Turkish olives, and also those beautiful sun-dried tomatoes, a little Aleppo chili. Maybe we'll do just a little dusting right on top, like that. And there we are. Bon appetit.